So good afternoon, everybody. I hope you're all having a wonderful Tuesday. Nice and sunny again today. It's going to be 28 degrees in England today, so it's going to be absolutely roasting. Just to give you an update, I will be dropping a Premier League video in about 45 minutes from now. I'll then be streaming a little bit of FIFA. We qualified for Champions League with Newcastle. We won the Europa League and we finished third. And we've got a few quid to go and spend. So I'll be doing that at about 2:30, 2:45. And then 5 o'clock, I'll be doing about 5:30, actually. I'll be doing a stream. There'll be no 9 o'clock stream tonight. I'm going to meet up with an old school friend that I haven't seen properly for about 20 years. So that's going to be sick. And he only lives around the corner from where I am. So yeah, we're going to meet up later. So that should be exciting. Really looking forward to that. But I want to speak about this guy again. It feels like I've gone away from speaking about Saka and Aubameyang every single day, and now we just speak about David Luiz. Now, breaking news, really. The other day, there was reports going around that David Luiz had been speaking to the Benfica president. Apparently, he was looking to go back to Benfica, etc., etc. Then Kia Jarabchin, David Luiz's agent, then came out and basically ripped the media outlet, The Athletic, who Ornstein and Amy Lawrence work for, ripped them to absolute shreds and said that the figures that Amy Lawrence had been posting were manufactured. They weren't the right figures and were taking legal action. So good luck to them, right? Well, now the Benfica president has spoken to Benfica TV, and he said, I spoke to David Luiz yesterday. We have a father-son relationship. He was in the car with his agent and he will renew with Arsenal for 2 years. David Luiz loves Benfica, but he's 33 years old and has to earn money. His salary in England is unthinkable for Benfica to pay. In England, he earns 7 or 8 million a year. If David Luiz comes and says, I want to come back, and if he's 35, which he will be in 2 years, and he's in perfect condition, then of course we'd welcome him. But now if David came to me, it would only be for 1 million a year. And as a father, I'd say, no, David, you're not coming. Don't be crazy. Go and make more money. He then continued on and said, it may be that it becomes the case like Rui Costa, who called me one day and said it was the right time to return, for me to make a contract, offer a salary, which he signed. If David Luiz does the same, he can return. So there we go. The Benfica president has confirmed David Luiz has signed a new deal, a 2-year contract. And I'm absolutely fuming by this, if I'm being honest. I did a stream about this on, I think it was Saturday night. And I genuinely don't get it. I genuinely don't understand what our thought process is with this. You know, why are we going to sign up a 33-year-old who's been absolutely bang average all season? I don't care whether he got better under Arteta. He didn't. In my opinion, when he's ducking under the ball in stoppage time, in extra time against Olympiacos, and their guy's got a tap in at the back stick, yeah, that alone should be sackable offence. Nowhere near good enough to play for Arsenal. Nowhere near good enough to play for Chelsea, which is why they let him go. Yes, he probably should go to Benfica. With no disrespect to them, it'd look amazing over in Portugal because the league isn't that great. Benfica are a fantastic football club, by the way. They're massive. They're a huge, huge football club. People probably don't understand how big a football club they are. But at the end of the day, a 33-year-old, let's say he's on 100 grand a week for 2 years. Yeah, that's another 10 million quid we're throwing at this guy. Add in whatever it is he's already taken in wages. Add in his agent fee. Add in the money that we paid Chelsea for him. This is going to have cost Arsenal around 30 odd million quid. That's just a joke. Yeah, people would sit and tell me, oh yeah, back the process. No, I ain't backing that. Yeah, David Luiz should be nowhere near this football club, right? And I'm sorry, if people don't like it, tough, right? It's my opinion on it. And the way I see it is, the money we have already wasted on David Luiz, add in the money that we're now going to give David Luiz, could have actually brought William Saliba outright in one hit. So, I'm sorry, when I'm looking at my football club and I'm looking at it going, right, what are we going to do this summer as a football club? What do I want to see Arsenal do this summer? Yeah. What do you guys want to see Arsenal do this summer? Yeah. All the Arsenal ones in the chat anyway. I know what the rest of you want us to do. But when I look at it, I think, what is the long-term future for this club? What is the long-term process? What is the end goal here? Because renewing a 33-year-old's contract for 2 seasons, when he ain't good enough in the first place, throwing him a lot of money every week, when we could spend that money on somebody a lot younger, somebody that would be here for the next 5, 6, 7 years potentially, that would cost, for the overall total that we've spent out on David Luiz plus this new deal, probably around the same money, but we'd have 6 years out of him and he'd progress every season. Instead, this guy came to us when he was finished, and then he's got even worse since he's been here. Absolutely baffling. And people sit here and say I'm negative and I'm toxic and this and that. No, I demand better than wasting another 10 or 11 million quid on David Luiz when he's not good enough for this football club. And if people don't like that, couldn't care less. I will not stop saying what I think. And if people want to sit there and be happy that David Luiz is signing, oh, he's experienced. Where was his experience ducking out from a cross in stoppage time against Olympiacos? Where was his experience when he's given away more penalties at Arsenal than he ever did in 2 spells at Chelsea? What's that all about? In 1 season, he's given away 3 penalties, I think, which is more than he ever did in 6 years at Chelsea. Yeah, it's baffling. Absolutely baffling. And this is what I don't get as well. Look how quickly Arsenal can sort a deal out for David Luiz. Right? David Luiz has gone, oh, yeah, I'll have some of that, mate. Yeah, cool. Arsenal have offered me a deal. Yeah, I'll have that. Which then tells me that Aubameyang doesn't want the deal that we offered him in December, because he still hasn't signed it. He still hasn't, he's still coming out with his stupid quotes on Instagram again yesterday. You know, stop talking, start signing, mate. If you don't want to sign, come out and say you don't want to sign. That way, we as fans know exactly where we stand. If Aubameyang doesn't want to sign a contract, stop this talking on social media and saying, you know, we're working on it and stuff like that he put up the other day. Yeah, like, really? You're working on nothing, mate, because what has taken 6 months for you to still not even sign a contract? Yes, he might stay. Yes, it would be fantastic if he stays. But I'm sorry, yeah, David Luiz has signed one inside a week. Yeah, if he can do that, that's because he wants to stay. It's quite clear that Aubameyang's umming and ahhing. Otherwise, he would have done the same. Or at least he would have had it done within 6 months. He hasn't done it within 6 months. Aditya, it's on his Instagram story. I don't know whether it's gone or not, but I see it yesterday. Yeah, it was some cryptic message again that he likes doing. Does them all the time. So yeah, it was on his Instagram story, Aubameyang. So listen, at the end of the day, I just find it baffling the direction this club's going in. On one side, we want to go with a young up-and-coming coach that wants to try and change the direction, give us a style of play and identity on the pitch. Then on the other side, we go, oh, we'll scrap that. We'll give that has-been, who's 33 years old, a new contract for 2 years. It's so backwards, it is unbelievable. For me, I've said it before, you get rid of everyone in this club, yeah, and I mean this, yeah, I don't care if people hate me for saying this, you get rid of every single footballer that was signed by Arsene Wenger. Then that's when you'll see a change in mentality. Maybe not Aubameyang, we'll keep Aubameyang, yeah, but the rest, Mesut Ozil, we begged him to stay when we had an offer from Qatar. Why? Oh, because we couldn't get a replacement. Well, do we need a replacement for the geezer? Fresh air would move faster than him. Number 2, you get rid of Hector Bellerin, who's now coming out going, oh, I'll tell you what, boss, I'll stay, but the club have to match my ambition. The same guy was crying that Alexis Sanchez wanted to win too much and it does his head in. Yeah, it gets a bit too much. Get out. Yeah, get rid of Mustafi. What a waste of money that guy's been. Yes, he's got better this season. Yeah, he's been our best centre-back, but he still ain't good enough to get me to where I want my club to be. Get rid of Granit Xhaka. One of the worst decisions we have ever made is begging that geezer to stay with us. That's after we signed him instead of N'Golo Kante, which will always be one of the worst decisions this club's made. Get rid of all of them players. That's then when you will see a difference in this football club. When you get out all of these bang average footballers that were signed under a manager who allowed them just to take the mick. Every away trip north of Watford, yeah, Ozil, oh, my back hurts. Funny how his back ain't hurt under Arteta though, isn't it? Yeah, how comes his back issue suddenly disappeared? Because it was a load of bollocks in the first place that pandered down to all the fans out there that love him. Yeah, oh, you're bullying Ozil. oh, you've got an agenda. Yeah, my agenda is for my football club to go and win a title. We ain't going to do that with all of these players. So get them out. Why are we offering Luiz a new contract? Because it's probably cheaper by paying him 100 grand a week and for the next 2 years, which is what, 10.4 million pounds. It'd be cheaper to do that than it will to go and source a player, pay the fee, pay the agent fee, yeah, and then pay the wages for 4 years or 5 years. So again, this football club has gone down the route of, oh, we'll just go with a cheap and cheerful option. Well, I'm sick of cheap and cheerful, especially when it comes to defenders. We have had so many dross defenders in 10, 15 years. It is a joke. Every team in the Premier League, yeah, I would take a defender out of every single one of their teams. Literally every single one of their teams, including the team that are sat bottom, because I'd have their right back. Yeah, Aston Villa, I'd take their centre back, Tyrone Mings. He's better than any of our centre backs. You could go through every single team in that Premier League. I'll take a defender out of every one of them. Yeah. Now go and ask all them teams in the Premier League how many of our defenders they'd take. They'd probably say none, because our defence is crap. Yeah. And I'm sick and tired of the cheap and cheerful option. And listen, there's no reason for this Benfica president to come out and say that I spoke to David Luiz and he's already signed a deal at Arsenal. Why would he say that? Unless it is actually true. So, listen, I'm sure it'll come out in the next couple of days. Now that story's been leaked out, I'm sure we'll see Arsenal socials bigging it all up. Luiz stays or Luiz signs again or some crap, and they'll big it up. And everyone will go, oh, great, David Luiz. He's so experienced. Yeah, really, good one. Anyway, breathe. I'm going to drink my tea and I'm going to read some of your comments out. Let's read some of these out. Do smash a like on the video. 400 people watching this live. So thank you very much for that. I do appreciate it. Morning, Ankit. Hope you're well, buddy. Raul is definitely shipping out Socrates, Mustafi and Mavropanos. Probably would bring in Disasi and Marie. But then that still leaves Holding, Chambers, Saliba, Marie, Luiz. There's still 5 that we've got. Do you know what I'm saying? There's still 5. That's without Disasi. Yeah, we can't have that many centre-backs, man. Morning, Roger. Well, it's afternoon, actually. I don't know why I said morning, but afternoon, mate. Dixon, Winterburn, Bold, Adams, Keogh need players with their class. Well, yeah, listen, I don't think we'll ever see anything like that ever again at Arsenal. Although I did see that Martin Keown, again, is twerking for Wenger. He loves talking about, oh, Wenger should come back as the chairman of Arsenal. No, he was the chairman of Arsenal for nearly 20 years. Yeah, the last 10 of them, he took the piss. Don't want him anywhere near this club. Yeah, for me, he's set my football club back a decade. Yeah, don't want him anywhere near him. And the quicker Martin Keown gets that in his head, the better. Good question. Good comment there from Chris. Afternoon, mate. No guarantee Disasi and Marie are actually good. And this is the thing, right? Everyone's banging on about Pablo Marie. We've seen him play 2 games. Oh, you can't judge a player on 2 games? Well, apparently you can. There you go. Saliba's already world-class, apparently. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be a banter end of season, trust me. I keep saying morning. I don't know why I keep saying morning. Legit, I don't understand this club. Neither do I, mate. It's baffling. It's like we're competing in a Sunday league rather than Premier League. No ambition. Afternoon, buddy. Are you out on the tractor today? Or are you chilling with wifey? Mate, it's crazy. I genuinely don't understand it. Afternoon, Abdul on Twitch. Why do Arsenal fans want to give players like Mustafi a chance at Arsenal just because they've done well under Arteta? Because that's apparently what we do, mate, which is why we're a decade behind everybody else. Oh, give him another go. Give him another go. Oh, but they won the FA Cup. Give Wenger a new contract. Give him another chance. It can make us great again. Oh, give Bellerin a go. Yeah, go on, give him another go this season. Make him captain. Jesus Christ, have some ambition. And then we all cry about the owner having no ambition. It starts with us. Yeah, and that includes me. Yeah, which is why I sit here and I want better. Yeah, and people get all upset about it. I'm sorry. I demand better than the players we've got. I've seen better. I've seen us win 5 league titles in my lifetime. Yeah, 5. And we haven't won one for 16 years. And I'm 38 on Friday. So in 22 years, I've seen us win five titles. I'd take that in the next 22 years, wouldn't you? We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. Big up, my guy. How you doing, McManus? Hope you're well, man. I hope you're enjoying the weather. I bet it's scorching in Stevenage, bruv. This club's a joke. Can't sort out Saka's contract or Aubameyang's. That's typical Arsenal. I'm sick of this. It's going backwards. That's a very good point about Saka. I mentioned this briefly yesterday, yeah? The kid is on £3 a week. £3 a week, which to me, you or everybody else in the chat might be a very good sum of money every week to earn, yeah? As a Premier League footballer who's a first teamer now at Arsenal, that's minuscule. Yeah, Mesut Ozil, Aubameyang, Laka, Mkhitaryan, they all dwarf him. And I get it because they're further down the careers than Bukayo Saka. But how can you not sign up a kid when you're going to make that geezer a multi-millionaire overnight? How can you not do that? Here you go, Bukayo. We've come up with a contract offer for you, mate. It's 75 grand a week. You're now 40 times better off than you was every week just by signing that contract. You're now on £3.5 million a year instead of 152 or 156 grand a year. Come on, man. Seriously, this is backwards, man. It's backwards. Where did that comment go? Just heard the news about Bellerin that Arsenal are negotiating a deal with PSG for 30 million. Please be true. They do need a right back because Munier's out of contract this summer. Please be true. I will pay for his airfare. Afternoon backstop on Twitch. Get Mesut out of here. And for David Luiz, I'm sure my grandma could do better than him. Afternoon, Ray. I don't know person still having the ump at Arsenal. I don't. Again, the board does what they want. They don't care what we say. They don't care what we say. They genuinely don't. And like I've said, and I don't want to keep having that. Somebody said to me yesterday, and it's very true. I keep having a pop at Arsenal fans online. I should stop doing that. But it just frustrates me because it's because of our online presence. And we are massive online. We're huge. We're probably one of the biggest clubs on social media. Yeah. Why can't we translate that into being best football club in the world or one of the best in the world? And the reason that is because people accept Hector Bellerin as being a right back at Arsenal. They accept Mustafi, give him another go. They accept Granit Xhaka. Oh, but he's a brilliant under Arteta. No, Arteta shouldn't even be our manager. Demand better, man. Demand better. I demand better, which is why I get people having a go at me because you're negative. No, I've seen life before all of this crap. Yeah, I've seen Arsenal win title after title, trophy after trophy in my lifetime. Half of these people that spout their crap about these players were about 2 years old when we last won a league title. You don't know fuck all about league titles. Yeah, apart from every other club wins them and we don't. Yeah, it's just embarrassing, man. Proper embarrassing. It pisses me off. But there we go. What can I do about it? Nothing. Have you also seen Aubameyang's Insta? Which one? The one where he was coded message yesterday? I don't even follow him, mate. Yeah, I don't think I follow any of our team because I ain't interested in anything any of them have got to say. If I'm honest, real talk, I don't follow any of them. I don't think I do anyway. This guy, man. Every day you're in my comment section, though, bruv. Every single day you are in my comment section. Lee always thinks he's right. You're not all that sunshine. Number one, I'm probably older than you, so don't be calling me sunshine. Yeah, sun. Yeah. Number two, I don't think I'm right. I know I'm right. My football club deserves better. Yeah. If you don't like what I do, leave, man, because you're here every day commenting, bruv. So I just thought I'd highlight your stupidity today. Literally every day that guy is commenting. Every single day. Maybe he's one of my biggest fans. I might send you a t-shirt, babes. What do you reckon? The morning to Sergio, because I know it is morning where you are. How's tricks, baby? Afternoon, Anish. I agree with you, Lee, but honestly, I doubt if we'll ever win the league in the next 10 years. There we go, man. There we go. It's kind of sad, really, isn't it? Because, like, we all know how good we have been over the years. And I'm not just talking about the Invincibles, because to me personally, I agree with what Claude said the other day. I've seen, like I said, I've seen Arsenal win 5 league titles. And whilst the Invincibles were amazing, for me, that was the 5th best team out of the 5 title wins I've seen. Yeah, they were awesome. Don't get it twisted. But for me, that was the 5th best team. Yeah. And it goes in order of the ones that I've seen: 89, 91, 98, 2002, and then 2004 for me. And that's not trying to be a mug about it, because obviously I've put, you know, people go, oh yeah, but that's Wenger's team. No. That 91 team was amazing, man. Yeah. And I was old enough to have witnessed it. The 89 was the greatest achievement in English league history. To do what we did against that team at that time, nobody would have had that. Nobody. So there we go. Marble Halls, get Ian Wright as chairman. No, can't stand him either. Marble Hall says 98 side was the best Wenger side. See, that's what I totally agree. That 98 team with a nail cut, oh my days, bruv. Yeah, what a team. What a team. Assassin says, hi Lee, if Aubameyang had the chance to join Chelsea, do you think he would accept? Hope you're having a great day. Thank you, mate. I hope you are too. I do think if Chelsea offer him a deal, he'll go there. Yeah, I do. I do think that. I do think that. And where was that comment I just see a minute ago? It's gone. These comments coming in so quick. Chig's in the chat. Big up, Chig. I see you, bruv. He's using an old school term like sunshine. No, he's probably not. He just thinks he's smart, mate. He just thinks he's smart. Big up, Dr. Viraj, my guy. Hope you're doing all right. What are your honest expectations and thoughts for William Saliba? You always come with good questions, bruv. I rate that. Do you know what? I'm not going to jump on the bandwagon and say that he's going to be world class and he's going to be this and that. I do think he's going to be an upgrade on every single centre back we have. Yeah, but I'm not going to be dropping my pants and knocking one out as soon as he has one good performance. I'm going to see how he goes for a sustained period, maybe 10, 12, 15 games. Then I'll assess it and go, oh, actually, yeah, he's pretty decent, or he might need to tweak that, or he might need to do better here, or maybe he's just crap. But I won't judge it after a couple of appearances. I think that'd be unfair. But I do think he will be our best centre-back. Afternoon, Jez. Exactly. David O'Leary for chairman. David O'Leary, an original, a proper Mr. Arsenal, a proper one. We ain't winning the league anytime soon, run by a bunch of jokers. The Invincibles were amazing, but 89 was better for me. There you go. There you go. Let's read a couple more now. I'm going to get myself out of here. I will be dropping a Premier League video shortly. I will be playing FIFA by about 3 o'clock. Do an hour and a half, hour and 40 minutes on there. And then I'll be streaming about 5:30. No 9 p.m. stream tonight. I'm going out to meet an old school friend that I ain't seen for time. So big up my boy, Dwayne. Used to be really good mates with him at school, man. And I haven't seen him properly for 20 years. So we're going to go out and meet up later. But listen, I'm going to wrap this stream up, yeah? So listen, let me do 3 more comments. How you doing, mate? You all right? Afternoon to Sufyan. Hope you're good, buddy. Yeah, Santi back as coach would be good. Is Saliba in training? That's a very good question, Josh. I don't know. I don't know whether he stays at St Etienne, even though their league season's done. I don't know whether he stays there until the end of June. I think his contract had run out, or his loan had run out there. Sorry, I don't know, mate. I genuinely can't answer that. Let me do one more. Lee, Club Nuremberg fans think that Mavropanos has been their best player this season. Not saying we should start him, but possibly 4th choice, young and low wages. I don't know, mate. I don't know about that. But listen, thank you very much to 500 people that have watched that stream today. Do smash the granny out the likes. And do follow me on HOTMIC as well. There's loads of people on HOTMIC getting over there now. So you can sync your TV up on your mobile phone to my stream, and you get real fan noise in the background as well. So when there's no fans in the ground, it's a really good app at the moment. So get yourselves over there, use my code. That does help me out. And yeah, like I said, I'll be back in about 40 minutes or so with a Premier League uploaded video. So all have a wonderful sunny Tuesday, if it is sunny where you are. And I'm out of here. Laters, peeps.